Every time she hear my voice, she scream out, Dino, do this shit. She say it get a moist, left me no choice, I just might do that. But instead it's screw it. I get bread, I do that shit. Plus I just can't trust that, cause all that back don't do exist. Every time she hear my voice, she scream out, Dino, do this shit. She say it get a moist, left me no choice, I just might do that. But instead it's screw it. I get bread, I do that. Plus I just can't trust that, cause all that back don't do exist. You know the snakes come for the great ones, that's when you weed them out. If you've been A1 since day one, not who I'm speaking about. Just been watching cause I got it locked and I know that they're plotting and scheming now. I don't believe in no back door, cause I don't leave my keys around. As soon as they see me, they screaming now. People like, what is the scene about? I turn up the music and hop out the whip. Now you get to see what we about. I pass them in traffic and now they be all out the window. Body just leaning out. They wanted to see them if no could do it. I did it. So do you believe it now? I please the crowd. Yes, indeed, I do that. If you talking about cheese for pounds, best believe I move that pit. You better ease it down. It's just me, my crew that's sick. It's just me, my crew that's sick. Hey, yo, G, so do that.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out these are blood. She said, get up moist, love me no choice, I just make it up. But instead it's stress. I get bread, I do that. Plus I just can't trust that. It's all that back exists. Every time she hear my voice, she scream out these are blood. She said, get up moist, love me no choice, I just make it up. But instead it's stress. I get bread, I do that. Plus I just can't trust that. It's all that back exists. Get behind me, I know that I'm ready now. Wanna sign me, I know that they jelly now. Tell them patience, I gotta be steady now. Look like an agent, smoking on belly now. I ain't worried about none that you mentioned. That you talking about hundreds and Benjamins. They can tell that I'm running a minute. It's RIP Uncle, my son, I'ma finish. I mix it up with the Gucci Gabbana. I mix it up like a coupe and a Hummer. Gum cold as a scoop in the summer. I give a work, they gon' shoot for a number. Can't understand why they always so pressed about Mac though. I keep it true in 100. I'm not really worried about it. They do work that back though. They gon' come through for the drama. They say they show while she looking away. Was on your hip, I took her away. I gotta come down to riot, just sit for the diet. You know that I'm cooking today. They going crazy for that good easy. That lazy, but that need me. They know that I'm not a regular peasy. I tell them don't call my cellular
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out, Dino, do this. She say it get a moist, left me no choice, I just might do that. But instead it's screw it. I get bread, I do it. Plus I just can't trust that, cause all that back don't do exist.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out these are blood. She said, get up moist, love me no choice, I just make it up. But instead it's split. I get bread, I do that. Plus I just can't trust that. It's all that back don't exist.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out, Dino, do this. She say it get a moist, left me no choice, I just might do that.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out these are blood. She said, get up moist, love me no choice, I just might do that.
Who the you, boy?
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. This is another beautiful, wonderful episode of Convos in Chicago. And I am your host, BB Trinette. Hey, y'all. How's it going? Yay. Where's my headphones? Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Long time. Okay. But in the meantime, while I get these headphones on, because I want to hear the claps and all that stuff, the extra ad-libs and everything like that. Y'all, I got Cyphersick in the building.
Yo, you know what's up. It's the word, 43rd stand up.
It's been a long time coming since me and you have been in connection. And, you know, we just being passing and stuff. And you, man, always love when people be like, man, when I'm gonna be on the show, BB, you know, and because it's a reconfirming situation for me to say, you know, man, when can you that validates my existence here on my radio Chicago, believe it or not. I ain't even gonna hold you like that. That means a lot to me. So I want to thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. The pleasure's all mine. I promise you.
And I also got over here to my left, Treble the singer, the voice.
Woo! What's up, y'all? It's your boy Treble the singer, the voice of Chicago R&B and the People's Choice. What's up?
Yes. And I got Troche.
And she got Troche. Now I usually say you got me, all that type of stuff, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't out of time to say it. So yeah. What's good? I'm glad to be back on here.
Yes. And y'all know it's me, BB Trinette. And sure that you follow me on Instagram and Facebook under BB Trinette. Right now, I'm gonna pick your brain, Cypher.
All right, let's get it. What you got?
Okay, so are you a Chicago native?
Yeah, born and raised Chicago in my whole life.
Okay. Southside?
Southside from the low end specifically.
Yeah.
Bronxville, Kenwood, y'all know what's up.
Okay. Yeah, you know, we don't call it low end like that no more. So I mean, do you still call it low end?
We definitely still call it the low end.
People from the low end, when it was really called the low end, still call it that.
I feel like it's still a low end forever. I never knew that they stopped calling it that. Who are these people you know that don't call it the low end?
These peoples be me. I typically call it Bronzeville now because I'm bougie.
Oh, because you bougie. I mean, they did gentrify the hood a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But you can't take that essence about it. Like it's gonna always be the low end just because of the history down there. That's how I feel. Anyway.
Right, that's true. You got siblings?
I have one sibling, an older sister. Yeah, I'm the baby. Yeah.
You the baby. You spoiled.
Kinda, I guess, but you know,
protective.
But protective.
It's
yeah,
just
definitely.
the two of y'all.
Yeah.
So you like the big little brother.
I mean, kind of, sort of, yeah. I'd had to be there for Big Sis a few times. Our relationship kind of weird now, but I'd had to definitely be that big little brother before, yeah.
And we gonna talk about stuff like that because you know we coming off the tail end of Thanksgiving. Actually, it's one of my favorite holidays. Giving thanks, being grateful for the things you have, and you know, being blessed. And sometimes family be familying, you know.
That's one way of putting it, definitely.
You know, it's just like people be peopling. So we go cover that when we get into our table topics discussions. But you have been out here making noise. And when I say making noise, I mean, I see you everywhere.
Thank you.
You be everywhere. And, you know, we just came back from My Radio Houston grand opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, shouts out to Big Vega out there.
My boy Vega.
And man, they did an awesome time. They put together those venues was like dope, like huge, spacious, lots of room, places for the DJ to go. Don't you hate when you go somewhere and it's like not enough stage or places where you can like perform? Like I feel like, you know, the stage thing is not as important, but what I did like about the performances is that everybody worked with what they had. So y'all worked the crowd and, you know, y'all had folks rocking, and Chicago was definitely in the building representing everything. Lamar say this is an interesting bunch together on this day. LOL. Yeah, we gonna talk about that, Lamar.
He's supposed to be here, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They say you were supposed to be here. What happened?
Man, look.
Hey, Nicole Ingram. Shouts out to Nicole. I am one of her newest brand ambassadors for Tiffany's Closet.
That's what's up.
Make sure y'all check her out.
Right
Go to Tiffany's with a Z, closet with a K.com to get all of that latest fashion, y'all. She got style, baby. Make sure you check her out. Also, hey, Felice. What's going on, Felice?
What's up, twins? My Aquarius twin there, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. And Busy checking in today. I'm going next year. Okay. All right.
Yeah, pop out. We outside, bro.
Yeah.
All 2024. 2-3, what up?
All right. BZ 2-3. Lamar, was I? I was.
Too funny.
Y'all, man, we gonna get into that because y'all got an event coming up tonight at Ambitions Entertainment. What is this, part 2? R&B versus hip hop.
Yeah, this is the second one.
Second
Hip hop
one.
versus R&B.
Yeah.
How y'all like to word it? Who likes to put R&B first?
Just call it what it is.
Hip-hop
It say
versus
hip hop
R&B.
versus R&B.
Yeah.
Don't get smart with me,
Oh,
Troche.
that's you. Yeah, you just showed us your bias. You want R&B to be first. You just let that slip.
Y'all had it last time though.
What
Y'all
you mean?
killed it. Y'all killed it
We're
though.
finna kill it again.
Hey man,
That's why she want R&B to go
I-
first. She
look.
understands what's about to happen.
I understand what's about to happen right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I really feel like R&B got it this time.
Okay.
You can be mad if you want to, Troche, but
Hey, they got a squad.
I'm sprinkling over the R&B.
You a
Sad,
smart
you know
woman.
what I mean?
Hip hop ain't going down without a fight, man. Believe that,
You a
man.
smart woman.
Hey, I ain't get here by being not smart. Cypher.
You said
Let's-
not smart.
Not smart. I didn't want to say
So you ain't had no other word for smart?
I did not. I don't like calling dumb or people dumb or anything like that.
Okay.
I just didn't get here by not being smart.
Nah, I feel you.
Cypher, you got a couple of dope music tracks.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. That weirdo activity. Let's talk about that. Weirdo activity, where that come from? Even though I feel like I already know, but go ahead and
I
put in
mean,
your words.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. I had a really interesting day one day where it was just like a flood of weird occurrences, text messages, phone calls. It was just like everybody was just doing something weird today in my personal life, my coworkers, everything. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm about to flip. I need to write this and put it. I had to get it out. I had to expel those demons up out of me because it was really starting to bother me. So I hit up my engineer, Salute Skills on the beat. I say, bro, you got some time for me today? I normally book ahead of time, but I need you impromptu today. He say, man, come through. So I slid to the booth and I did that song the same day. Just because I was tired of the weirdo activity. You know, it's kind of like paranormal activity. You move into a new place and stuff just start flying around, man, smack you upside the head with the weirdo stuff.
Just weird.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with it, man. So I had to put that out there. We ain't with that weirdo activity.
I hear it.
Taco, what up, Gary?
What's going on, Taco?
Big Talk, what up, bro?
Big Talk.
Man, I got weirdo activity happens like at least once a week for me.
Once a week?
At least once a week. So, you know, you ain't lying when it comes to the text messages, when it comes to the inboxes, and you know what I mean? Like you could be like nothing, like minding your business, you know, drinking a beer or something, and then boom, like what?
Just out the blue, it'd be like you open your phone, like, what is this?
What is this? Right? You know what is this? And so weirdo activity is doing really good. You have it on all streaming platforms, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
I'm grateful for the feedback, because honestly, that record was never planned to be one of my singles off of the EP. The fans chose that record, so it was like a good example. I already knew this, but I kind of relearned this lesson that sometimes we as artists pick songs that we love and that we're really passionate about and we know are dope and we want to push that as a single. Other times the fans decide what your single is going to be because that's the song that they gravitate to, and it's usually one that you like, but not as much as on some of your other records. And that's one of those records for me. Like, I liked the record when I made it, but it was mostly just to get that emotion out of me.
Yeah.
And I was still going to push it, but I never had any intention of it being as big as it turned out to be. So it's just a dope experience and a lesson. Like, man, sometimes you just got to let the fans choose.
You young, but you so let me ask you some old stuff. Like, are you a backpacker? Was you one of them guys in high school sitting around doing the ciphers and stuff at the lunchroom table?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's how I got started. That's literally how I have this name.
Right.
It started from me being in rap ciphers in the lunchroom. We used to send up every lunchroom period. I used to ditch class and go to other people's lunch period just to rap. You know what I'm saying? And then we used to do it, you know, in front of the Jamaica store, the liquor store, the corner store, anywhere that we could just gather in, and there was going to be someone to hear our voices. We just used to do ciphers.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Dunbar.
That was on the tip of my tongue. I knew it was either King or Dunbar.
Yeah, I lived right by King. You know what I'm saying? It's King right there on 44, right off 43. But I went to the grammar school that's right next to King. I went to Price my whole like kindergarten through 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? So I was on 43rd that whole little period of time, and then went down to the 30s by the Wells to go and go to Dunbar.
What was the first rap album you bought?
The first one that I bought personally was
with your own money.
with my own coin.
Yeah.
It was the Boys in the Hood album with the group with Jeezy, Jody Breeze.
Okay.
I know the other two guys' names too. I forget their names right now, but it was their first project. You know what I'm saying? When Jeezy first hit the scene, because it was something about that song. Boy, we the boys in the hood sell anything for profit. That song, like it resonated with in the same period in time when I got into that lifestyle.
Okay.
Like I kind of broke into all of those different parts of my existence, like right at the beginning of my high school career. So
in high school, were you a straight A student?
Not a straight A student, no, but I did good though.
You did good though?
Yeah, only time I didn't do good was when I didn't go to class.
You got into a lot of trouble, unless it was with the ladies.
Somewhat, just a little bit, but I tried to keep that at a minimum too. You know, so I barely even dated chicks at my school. I was dating chicks at other schools, trying to minimize the drama. You know what I'm saying? You
look like you was dating girls from Catholic schools or something.
I did have at least one girl from Catholic school.
They say the Catholic girls are freaky.
They are definitely
freakier.
I can definitely. I ain't gonna say freakier, but they in that mode. I'll say they get in that mode for sure.
I'm sorry. What does that look like? To look like you date girls from Catholic school? What does that look like? Because you say you look like you date girls from like what is
not today, Troche. Not today.
Because when people say that, I need to know what's making you say that specific thing. So I'm gonna need you to break that down.
It was an energy. You too though.
What?
It was an energy.
Tell me what
it's a certain energy that you carried. I can't put my finger on it. Don't start with me today, Troche.
I'm not starting. I'm just trying to get clarification.
Here you go. Man, look. We're going to go ahead and play Weirdo Activity, and then when we come back, we're going to chop it up some more. This is Convos in Chicago, y'all, and I am at My Radio Chicago, a support district radio network station where you know it's more than radio. Let me go ahead and put this in. And I got it already up. I don't know where it's at, though. It's the weirdest thing. I always do that.
People can hear you saying that?
Yes. Yes. I don't mind.
We love the organic reactions on this show, man.
Cause it's like do.
I love the organic reactions.
How is that the song though? How is that the song that you
get off me, okay? you be doing the most, Troche. I'm gonna get to you next.
Do I do the most though?
Yeah, look. Y'all.
It's Troche.
This guy. Hey man, it's all love. We go back and I got y'all on that Weirdo Activity by Cyphersick Bishop. Check it out.
And if it's not so easy, yo,
this is a small
production.
Yo, yeah. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Always protecting my energy and therapy to stop the kill spree. They don't wanna be my enemy. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Always protecting my energy. Trying to date me a centerpiece. Man, I know these all sick of me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Man, I know these all sick of me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Man, I know these all sick of me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Always protecting my energy. Flash G in the vicinity. Out of town, they can't get with me. Silly hoes ain't no tricking me. So I'ma fucking tell you to leave. Never get a fans all of me. Gotta three. Pure bread straight off the three. Time to let the dog off the leash. Fortified like the armory, like a crime scene, ain't no crossing me. Always live, ain't no pausing me. Green light going top speed. Damn, try to stop. You got no time for me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Always protecting my energy and therapy to stop the killer spree. They don't want to be my enemy. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Always protecting my energy. Trying to date me a centerpiece. Man, I know these all sick of me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo Man, I know these all sick of me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Man, I know these all sick of me. Never let the hate get to me. Won't bow down, can't take a knee. Make them bow down. All hail the king. Pucker up, haters gon' kiss the ring. I'm a vibe feeling when I hit the scene. My life a movie, play my role with ease. That's why these groupies always stalking me. Not talking money, don't talk to me. Live a solo, all want company. Too busy tending to this money tree. Zero time for the fuckery. You don't really won't beef with me. Just mad I'm what you'll never be. Had to say it just for the clarity. For the record, this ain't scaring me. Trying to have to sharing me.
So let me get this straight. We're giving you 1 hour of Chicago music by Chicago artists in Chicago on a so-called Chicago radio station. That's cute. Cut the cap. Come where the real support is. My Radio Chicago, a support district radio network station where we play the home team and underground music all day, all night. It just doesn't stop. 24/7, 365. Just log on to supportdistrictradio.com. Download the app or even check us out on Roku. Do it now and stop selling for the mediocre.
Keep holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me. And don't let go. Keep holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me. And don't let go. Don't let go. I see the sparkle in your eyes, 'cause I have the same one in mine. Every time I look at you in that sexy smile, with you, baby, I can go the extra mile. Right now, we can lay up together and I let down my guard, 'cause I feel safe in your arms. Don't let go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Keep holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me. Keep holding me. Don't let go. Don't let me go. You're so strong. I don't think you get that. You're so strong.
Get ready for stage invasion when the heat was special.
What a real man feels like. Finally, something that just feels right. Finally, you're my plan, so feed my appetite. Don't let me go. Keep holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me. Keep holding me. Don't let go. So special. Here you go with your shenanigans. Go ahead.
She wrote that about me, but she didn't even know me yet.
We just gonna give you a hand clap for that
Yeah,
one. Okay. And then he say you wrote that for him. Man, put it in the chat, man. Somebody tag Nanette and confirm. Because I need this confirmed. You know, that she wrote that for you. I'm not gonna deny. I don't know either way. Maybe she did.
No, she definitely didn't write that. But I ain't even knowing that.
I was just joking. I was just joking. Cypher, we just got finished listening to before our commercial break, we went into Weirdo Activity. I know you do have some other tracks. You performed a few more during Houston.
Yeah.
And don't blame it on my heart, blame it on my mind.
Oh yeah.
That I don't know the names of them. Or if they are clean radio edits, because you know this is a daytime family show.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. Well, look, I definitely charge it to your head, not to your heart. That's how I move.
Yes,
I get it.
Yes.
The other songs I did down there, one, we definitely got the clean version too. That's my new joint I just released. Was actually about to be released, but I previewed on my Radio Chicago. You know, they get all my exclusives.
Yep, they do.
That's Radio Bounce. That's the joint that I did in Houston at Domain. Went crazy at the Domain.
Domain was nuts.
Domain is a crazy venue. So that was the perfect
like
venue
a
to do
real
that
movie.
record.
You know how people be like, man, there's gonna be a movie in that. No,
Yeah, it'd be like a reel for them. It don't really be
like
a movie. That was a real movie though.
Man. Ooh, them waitresses.
Oh yeah.
Shouts out to the Houston waitresses.
Yeah, man, especially at Domain, because they let them come outside skiing out in the daytime for brunch, baby.
Man,
let alone what they did at nighttime.
And they were great hostesses. They
sure.
were very on top of things. They took care of us, you know. They were very courteous. And I just enjoyed the whole feel of Domain. We got to go back there.
Hey, they say the world is yours at Domain. They said it on the wall. We came
sure
in. I was like, okay, they make you feel like that too.
Yeah.
They say the world is yours at Domain. Definitely made us feel like it.
We got to make another trip out there to Houston, in which we will, because we had our grand opening. And now, if you all have new music or anything like that, make sure y'all shoot it over to Vic Vega. He is Vic Veg on Facebook or whatever. And other than that, what do you have coming up? Because I know, I'm gonna let you talk. What's going on with you? What you got coming up?
I mean, the most current things I got going on today, you can catch me at Ambitions Entertainment, man, with my team captain to my left here, Troche. You know what I'm saying? Represent Team Hip Hop for the Hip Hop versus R&B Part 2. So I'm just coming to represent what I love, rock out with my brothers and sisters on this movement, and try to take this W from the R&B team. You feel me?
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm working on another co-project with my cousin and my brother Henny Rocks. We got a project coming out next month called Legion of Doom. It's just me and him. Exclusively produced by Henny Rocks, and I think the only feature we got on that is Xavier 2 Times. So salute to him, salute to that, man.
Yeah, shouts out to 2 Times.
2 Times.
Yeah. It's awesome because I like how we have this ecosystem, whether it's, you a personality or a DJ or, an artist, a music artist. And a lot of y'all like transition from one thing to another and you wear many hats, because today's world, we have to wear many hats in order to be, put out there, and so that the people can know what we're doing. Have you found it difficult to wear many hats when it comes to your music? Like, are you in charge of the business side of things when it comes to what you do, or do you have like a team that does those things for you, like make sure everything's legal, and what have you? Go ahead.
I mean, currently I don't have like a specific team right now. I'd say the only team I have built currently is my engineering team. I have Skills on the Beat, who been my engineer and producer pretty much my entire career, so salute to him. I guess I got my cousin Henny Rocks, who also does production for me, and then we also co-write songs together, and that's just my partner in crime and life in general. So he got my back through everything, from the streets to music to just everything in life. Outside of that, when it comes to the business side of music, I pretty much had to educate myself, and I handle everything myself. I handle all my own bookings. I built my own EPK and my own website. Instead of paying somebody else to do it. Yeah, I did that. I mean, everything I got going, I still attribute to learning from other people, though. So even though I don't have like a set manager, agent, or PA or a PR person right now, I pay attention to all those people in those fields, just in the industry in general, and just pick their brains when I meet them.
Nice.
I'm a sponge, like to absorb information and try to apply it where I can, what's good for me and what's not. So everything I'm doing now is just a culmination of everything I learned in the last couple years, being back in motion. And then also, I mean, I started off with a kind of like a cheat code, because I used to be Dub Life Entertainment.
Okay.
So salute to Luce the Spokesman. Like back when I was a teenager, he picked me up from one of his events, one of his open mics, and I was with them from like 2007 to like 2012.
Yeah.
So I got my start in this, and a lot of the people I know that's OGs was through that situation. And he taught me a lot of stuff, how the business work and just kind of how to maneuver. And the rest of it I kind of just pieced together, seeking that information on my own over time.
That's what's up, man. And I like that you a student to the game. Like, and I can say that to all of you all on this panel, y'all students, and that's what makes you, like, I ain't gonna say superior, but you're above average. It makes you an above average performer and lyricist, and it's just awesome to see that. And it be in a city where we always get negative connotations about us worldwide. Like, people call, all right, I really don't care for that term for whatever. I mean, we've embraced it, folks be like, yeah, the rack, blah, blah, blah. But ultimately, it's some good stuff here. It's good people, it's good talent. It's definitely a laid back city still to me.
Yeah.
Unless you come with that weirdo activity, then we gonna have to meet you there.
Right, straight like that.
We with the shit. Did I say
Ooh-wee.
that? We with
Get
it.
spicy up in here.
We with it. Don't come with that weirdo activity, because then we gonna have to meet you there. But,
facts, big facts though.
Yeah, overall. So, like, when it comes to work-life balance, do you have children?
No, I don't have children, but I have 8 nieces and nephews. I've been an
Nice.
uncle since I was 7, and I'm a godfather. So
Okay.
I still got kids that I'm responsible for them.
Yeah, that's nice. Do you want children?
At some point, but it's just finding the right partner that I'm comfortable with having that connection with forever.
Hold that thought. We're gonna talk about some stuff around that. Okay. So yeah. And do you, because we can't build a business, because this is a business that we building now in this day and age. Usually we have somebody reach out to us and hey, talent scouts and stuff like that. But because it's building a business, building a brand, do you have something else that you do outside of the music that funds your business? Because one of my mentors once said to me, you can't build a business with a gun to your head. Meaning that you out here hustling, and every dime you get from what you do passionately, it's like a scrap. So now it becomes like, it's not hunger anymore, it's thirst.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And a lot of us, it's a difference between being hungry and being thirsty. So what is it outside of the music?
Outside of music, I'm a manager at a private software firm called Big Hand.
See, you know what?
So yeah, I troubleshoot computers. You know what I'm saying? I troubleshoot computer software, phones, iPhones, all that. I appreciate it. I just took the talents God gave me and tried to make the most out of it. Like, at my heart, I'm a survivor, you know what I'm saying? And I've been hungry and thirsty before.
Okay.
So when you come from a situation of starvation, you try to find any way and come out that space. You know what I'm saying? I done been homeless multiple times. I done lived in bandos. Even before I ever, had a taste of trapping, I was already homeless living in bandos. So it's just kind of another level to adapt to. I done been in homeless shelters, everything. So it's like every experience, every emotion you could have, I pour that into something. And I'm good at a lot of different things. So just working with technology was something that it kind of fell in my lap. I got to get that to God. I can't even take credit for that.
I hear that.
It fell into my lap, and I capitalized on it. And it's been funding my career. It's been keeping me fed, keeping a roof over my head, clothes on my back. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity. Yeah. You
seem like a pretty responsible guy. Where would you like to see yourself when it comes to the music in the next 3 years?
In the next 3 years, honestly, it's two places I see myself in above all others. Either for me personally, because I feel like this is different for different artists. The right deal for me comes into the situation, and then I take that and capitalize on that situation and just elevate my music to a higher level than where I am now. Or I keep it independent, no deals, but I've built up that organic fan base to such a point that I'm selling out shows and I'm selling out merch, and I'm just able to tour myself internationally, because we already on the road. You see, my radio Chicago, we on the road.
Yes.
But I want to take this not just to the States, but to other places, because I got streams overseas.
Nice.
My analytics show streams in other countries, and I want to go to them countries and perform.
It's a nice big handful of y'all talk about the streaming overseas. Man, if we could could set something up to get over there to like the UK and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like just whoo-wee, man, Mario Chicago UK.
International, you know what I'm talking about?
Radio UK. I'm gonna speak that into existence. Also speaking of you said something that made me wanna, oh yeah, so what are 3 things that you know while you building your brand? And you was talking about being able to get yourself attached with a label, right?
Yeah.
What are 3 things? Because I hear swirling around, you know, it's a lot of conspiracy theorists and all that, Illuminati, blah, blah, blah. What are 3 things that you feel like you will not compromise when it comes to signing with a record deal?
Number 1, creative control. I'm not sacrificing creative control, because if that's the case, I could just ghostwrite for somebody, and then in essence I'd still have creative controls depending on how that paperwork is set up, because I have to be authentic when I create music. It doesn't matter what I'm talking about. I could be talking about an experience in the club and it's a club record. Could be talking about a trapping experience and it's a drug record. I could be talking about whatever, but I have to be in the driver's seat of that, because everything I do is organic to me. Like these bars, these rhymes that I come up with that everybody love and like, that's me. This is my soul I'm pouring out on these tracks. Like there's nothing that's been manufactured. I can't even explain to you why I done had the life I done had and the experiences I done had. I'm just here for the ride as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a movie that I'm watching and I'm the main character.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would definitely not sacrifice creative control, because I wouldn't be myself and I couldn't resonate with my fans if I, did otherwise. Another thing I wouldn't compromise on is honestly, because I really want a situation where I could put my guys in a good position too.
Okay.
So I would love to have one of those situations where, like how Cameron did with Dipset, he had a deal, but he did a label deal because he wasn't going to sign unless he could bring them with him.
Okay.
So I honestly want to have a situation like that. Like doing something solo would be great, but it's not just about me. I'm doing this to motivate and inspire my brothers, and I want them to have a piece of that pie too. So if it's a situation where I got to do it without them, that's going to be something that's going to be really difficult for me to even consider compromising on, because I know it's possible. And these brothers are talented. Like Henny Rocks, that's my boy. We crazy together.
Okay.
So when they see the combination of what we doing, it only makes sense to put us both in that position, because it's only going to be beneficial for all parties involved. And as far as the third thing, I mean, I'm gonna put you like this. Definitely, I guess it's a literal way to sell your soul if you look at it from that aspect, and then it's a metaphorical way to sell it, right? I can't do it either way, because one thing for sure, I'm not gonna compromise who I am in any type of way. Whether it's you could label it however you want to. I ain't even gotta get to specifics, but I'm not compromising my character as a person for any money, any fame, any glory, anything like that. It all has to be, what the universe has for me, and I feel like God had put me on that platform, and I didn't have to do any of that to get there.
That's right.
So that's where I'm at.
Shouts out to the universe. I'm just
believe that. Believe that.
It's fantastic sitting here speaking to you. You are like I said, I feel like you're an old soul. You're a wise brother.
Thank you.
You out here doing your thing, you grinding, and you're doing it with integrity. Like I watch all y'all, and I think that character a lot of times precedes us when we out here. Our brand is being talked about amongst the chatter before they even meet us half the time. So then when you go places and people see you and they get to like really feel your energy and talk to you and stuff like that, I think that likability actually helps when it comes to people downloading and streaming your music and like wanting to rock with you or even ask you to come and perform and that kind of thing. So with that being said, has it ever been a time where somebody asked you to come perform and you was like, nah, I'm good?
I'd say it's to happen a couple times this year, yeah.
That weirdo activity?
Yeah, it's a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been a lot. Most times people reach out to me for bookings. I just love doing this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like whether it was, I done had paid shows. I've been blessed to have those recently.
Okay.
I've also done a bunch of shows. I've also done a bunch of shows for the free or where I paid to be on the platform. So I done seen it on all sides. I just love doing this. I would do it for free. I used to do it in the lunchroom all the time. I used to do it on the block all the time. Like this is the easiest thing you can ask me to do, is to create music and to rap, because that's how much I love it. So most times I'm not going to turn people down, but it's certain situations where, like I was talking to my brothers over here about recently, just being more strategic with some of the bookings that I take or some of the bookings that I get, just because I'm trying to elevate myself to that next level. I feel like I've been doing one plane lane of music for so long, and I've been in one circle, and now I want to go to that next circle, and to that next sphere. I want to take the elevator as high up as I can get, while still, like you said, remaining to have my integrity. So I have had to turn down a couple people. You know.
Hey, and it is what it is. And over here
love
in Convos in Chicago, right? We love you.
Love you. You know
however, you know,
I gotta move. I gotta move.
I gotta move how I move. So we're gonna take another quick music break, and then when we come back, I'm gonna talk to Treble, the singer, and Troche. I don't know why I gotta
D3.
Like
boy.
a lot of times, I don't even say his name. When he see me, I just do this. I don't know because he already knows. It's like, you know,
A lot of people do that now.
That came from Shop Talk, man. Shouts out to the Shop Talk boys, D Smith, Media Monics. They over here, Pie Guy, Radio Jesus. You know, shouts out to them.
Shop boys.
The Shop boys. Chill, Mr. Chill told me to post this, and they over there doing their thing too. They put me on to all y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, like they put me on to you guys, and I have to, you know, get them their flowers when it comes to that. When it comes to being tapped in and keeping their ear to the concrete, listening to the new sounds and the new people that's coming out, and especially Mr. New Bop over here. Like, you know, he like one of their brothers. He be there so much. I don't know. you know, he part of Shop Talk already, you know. So, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and we gonna play some music real quick. And this is Convos in Chicago. And I am your host, BB Trinette. And make sure that you go ahead and download our app on Android. We working on it when it comes to Apple, so don't judge us. You could go ahead and follow us on the website, supportdistrictradio.com/stations, and then Chicago at the end, okay? And we also have a Roku app, so you can see us streaming live. Make sure you go ahead and do that. And we're going to jump into this music real quick. I'm going to play some of this Troche and a couple of other beats, but in the meantime, just chill on out with us. Don't go nowhere. We will be back. This is Convos in Chicago at My Radio Chicago, Support District Radio Network station, where you know it's more than radio.
It's all in my drill. Crying too hard for the win, better know I don't miss. Game on the last shot, better know I'm gon' switch. I ain't taking L's when it's six, better know I don't quit. I ain't gonna tell how I move, cause it's all in my drill. It's a few niggas that might want it out for me. Yeah, let's keep your mind about who in your faculty. Yo, love when she see me, she tackle me. And that type of shit they get to a casualty. Stop trying to die for me, Troche can't be down. Told you I'm hungry and that can be food. Back in my bag, so you basically screwed. They smart to get naked, hit me school. Yeah, I do it. Look at my aura. Look in your eyes, say I look like a horror. I can take like this, go, yes, I look like a horror. I'm too obsessed with this, that's a disorder. I'm not impressed with the shit they're recording. Based on your left can't be important. Marketing, I need to crank these endorsements. Look at your fans like that can't be your Jordan. I can't explain how I'm moving, I got it though. This is something you gotta know. I've been established, my habits erratic, and that's a fact to me. I'm not the status quo. Real. Crying too hard for the win, better know I don't miss. Game on the last shot, better know I'm gon' switch. I ain't taking L's when it's this, better know I don't quit. I ain't gotta tell how I move, cause it's all in my drill. It's a few niggas that might want it out for me. My niggas, the mood on the balcony. Bunch of winners that be bossing it often. Been defending a lot, now I'm back on my offense. Been dropping warners, I guess they didn't see them though. Didn't wanna say shit, but I see they see them though. Be miserable, don't wanna see them go. Light up a fuse and they don't wanna see them blow. Leave me alone with the extras, I'm focusing deep in this brick while I press with my opening. You hear opponent, you feeling like hope is slim. I hear opponent, I feel like a hope is dim. I'm with a motivation is different. I'm up in their face while I basically feel it. So nothing is safe while I'm chasing the feeling. Born to be greatness, but I had to will it. Oh, now they watching, I'm guessing they owning me. Yeah, the next probably loaning me. Yeah, that's a flex. I'm prepared for the checks. Don't compare me to less. Won't you spare me? That's all my drill. Grind too hard for the win. Better know I don't miss. Game on the line. Last shot. Better know I'm gonna switch. I ain't taking L's when it's this. Better know I don't quit. I ain't gotta tell how I move. Cause it's all in my drill.
Said it's been quite a while. I'm really missing your smile. I know we both work and we barely have time, but I'm really missing your vibe. All it takes are we do. I wish I could reach to the phone and feel you. Wish I can wake up in the morning with you. Rub your back while I take a shower with you. Girl, I need your kiss. Need your feel, need your touch, need your love, and girl I need your kiss, need your feel, need your touch, need your love, girl the love we have seems so distant. If you feel alone, girl, I will feel it. Girl, I crave your body, want your body. I protect your mind, I protect your body. This true love, I know it's for us. I know it's not us. It's inseparable. Girl, I need your kiss, need your feel, need your touch, need your love, and girl, I need your kiss, need your feel, need your touch, need your love, and kiss. Girl, I need your touch. Girl, I need your kiss. Need your feel. Need your touch. Girl, I need your kiss. Need your feel. Need your touch. Need your love. Girl, I need your kiss. Need your feel. Need your touch. Need your love.
Hey, I gotta eat before we hit the studio.
All right, I got the perfect place. Trust me.
Okay, but look, I know you get excited about eating chicken with no sauce.
Hey, Liv, we in here.
You know I want the filet. What can I get for you today, sir?
Hold up, lady, wait a minute. I ain't come to talk. I know y'all got some good chicken that don't need no sauce. 8-piece fried hard, don't want my chicken sauce. Shrimp and fish, getting too, I wanna try it all.
Chicago's Chicken Shack has taken its 3 signature seasonings to Inglewood with its new location at 1158 West 63rd. That's 63rd and Racine. Now you can try personal dinners of delicious chicken, fish, or shrimp, or you can get a bucket. Perfect for tailgating, game nights, and check this out. All first responders, call Cal at 773-912-6448 and order the number 12. And make sure you tell them Stoney sent you.
Gone wild.
Yeah, man, we having good conversations over here. Convos in Chicago. Make sure you check us out every Saturday, 2 to 5 p.m. I'm gonna be late though. I ain't lying for real. For real, Saturday hard. Like, man, you coming off that week, it's like, woo. I ain't wake up till 12:30 today, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I stayed up last night doing my mani-pedi. So, yep. And I was watching movies. I think I went into watching Scream, and I started looking at Scream 4. I'm like, they had a 4 and a 5? No, it's not a 5. They just like started it over, like a reboot. I'm a big Scream fan, but I had missed 4. I'm like, how did I miss this one? Which I understand that because it's pretty redundant. It's the same stuff. Exactly. You feel me? So I was sitting there watching that. I got caught up watching that, and then I was watching my Power. I love Power. Oh yeah, I love Power, man. Like all of it.
She loved all the universe.
All of it, the whole universe, and BMF, all of it. Anything 50 make, man. Even that show he had on For Life, all of it. I thought it was dope. But yeah, so now we're gonna switch gears because. Right when we went on music break, we played a song by Troche and All in My Drip. Troche, how you come up with that title and that you put words together so eloquently? How you like my mama like your stuff? I ain't gonna. One day I was. Let me tell you, I'm gonna give you your flowers because it's so different. It's very unique. You ain't got a cursor a lot on, but the words you put together, they make sense. It's where you can like understand your enunciation. That's another thing. So where did All in My Drip come from? Because it sounded like you was on your ego stuff at that time. How did that come about?
I was, man. I definitely was. Like when you're doing this for a minute, and like it's somebody holding you down somewhere. Like I cannot believe I'm this good and I ain't made it to where I need to make it to yet. But that's happened to the wrong mindset. It's that heart thing. Mm-hmm. It's that heart thing that we were just talking about off air. You know what I'm saying? Like once you realize certain cuts got to get made and you just make them because they got to get made or you going to take longer. Man. Then it just got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't in that headspace when I made that. I was just like, yo, I'm hard. I'm nasty with this. Let me just let everybody know how nasty I am with this. Yeah. So that's where that came from. And it's like the word drip, people like make it mean material stuff. But I'm talking about my whole aura is drip, period. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say like it's all in my drip. Like you don't gotta ask me nothing because you can see it. Mm-hmm. When I'll come in, it's all in his drip. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he finna get up here and wreck this building. But y'all don't know that yet. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like just who is dude? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Give me the mic. I feel like that's all I need is the right mic at the right stage.
I like that. Yeah, and it's a line that you say, I forget how it started, but you say they can't walk in my footies. And I'm like, that was the BHAWB. Yes, it was. Yep, I love that song. Y'all snapped on there, like man.
Footies, man. I'm just saying, like my journey from the beginning of when I would start doing this music. You know what I'm saying? That was a metaphor to that. Like, like all the young me. Mm-hmm. That was still a crazy story because people don't know I came up with Raw Dope. Yeah, like being around that area with Crucial Conflict, them and Shorty Capone, all them, the Pack. Lupe Fiasco, I was around that. Nice. You know what I'm saying? So my journey with that situation, as you can see, is taking me a little longer than it took Lou. Yeah. And it be like that, Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he just got cuffed to a different lane. Right. I got cuffed to. Right. So I got cuffed to a lane where the music wasn't as important as the street stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it had me a little distracted and unfocused. Okay. When if you could have just put me just leave me in the studio where I'm nice with this at. I promise you, I got us. That's how I feel about everything. Like anybody who I ever worked with, just let me work and I got us. I got us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That means like, I'll pick up some slack somewhere. Don't worry about it. I just want to do this. Yeah. I don't need to do that other part. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like it got to be done, but I don't have to do it. Right. Especially if you got people around that's gonna do that already. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like I was like took down the wrong path at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And it just like it's one of those things, a domino effect on your life.
Yeah, everything is in divine timing for me. Like even the most unfortunate, like, you know, Cypher was talking about, I've been homeless before. We lived in a shelter for 4 years. My whole undergrad career, I was going back to the shelter, you know, and nobody knew that. And then they pull up, if they had to pick me up, see me in this big house, they like, oh, dang, you live in a mansion. No, baby, this is a shared housing facility. I don't never really highlight it, but it is part of the journey. You know, sometimes, you know, you get it, you lose it all, you get it again, lose it again, you know, so that's just life, you know, and it's not the end. It's not the end.
The bounce back is always crazy, man.
I've learned along the way that, you know what I'm saying, you can never judge people from what you know about them now if you're just not meeting them. Because there's a whole backstory that created that individual to whatever they became.
Right.
And however you feel about them is a reflection of that. You know what I'm saying? So always give them the benefit of the doubt until they give you reason to not. I say start everybody with a clean slate.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I try to move. Because we always going through something.
Right.
Everybody's always going through something, but it's how you handle it.
Right.
Is what make you different.
Yep.
I guess a certain protocol to everything. And if you don't follow the protocol, then you know what I'm saying? Like how you expect me to feel?
Right. Facts.
So true. So true. And you know, is this philosopher Jim Rohn, he was a direct sales speaker and that kind of thing. He say, you know, it's like all of us are in this little sailboat. And you know, the wind is blowing us and stuff like that. And it's the set of the sail. You know, you got to set the sail a certain way to maybe move further out. And like sometimes we just have to set our sail to make sure that we coast, you know, and get where we trying to go. So yeah, kudos to y'all. And I like the fact that you and Treble, because I'm finna segue into you, sir, how you all collectively, no pun intended, get together. But what I see is that you all want others to win. Ain't no crab in a barrel here. Okay.
None at all.
I don't see that. I see abundance. And it's something for all of us, as long as we all stay in our lanes. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where the crab thing come from, when folks try to like do all of this and try to, you know, I ain't saying don't try nothing. I'm not saying that, because you never know, right? You could get good at something else. But if I say, for instance, tomorrow I woke up and like, man, I want to be a lyricist, y'all gonna laugh at me low key, because you don't know me to do music like that at all. But if I keep going and going and going, that's quiet. And then you going some more. Now you're gonna get like 2 or 3 people that's like, okay, I'm picking up what she putting down, and keep going some more. That's what it comes to, like family members and stuff. When they see us do what we doing, when it first started out, and I think that's one of the biggest mistakes on social media. People go into, oh, well, my family don't support me, or my friends, they'll go download somebody. So for real, because, and I don't mean to get on my soapbox, but it's like I done switched gears so many times. I seen what that looked like. Because if you stay the course, after a while, folks get quiet. They like, man, he really doing that. And then now you get 2 or 3 other people that don't even know you from a can of paint. That's like, yeah, they comment on your statuses, they going to your shows, and they coming to support the show, the station. And now it's like, now those other folks, now your friends and your family, now they'll get quiet. They still quiet, but now they're cheering you on. Now they respecting you. So they ain't got to come to your shows. If they share something to like on something, that's great. You know, if they download your album, that's great. But in the meantime, they don't owe us nothing. So that's my TED Talk. Treble. Treble. I like having you here because you know the ins and outs of the music industry. I don't want to be presumptuous to say like the back of your hand, but you've been around to the point where these waters that you're navigating looks easy to other people.
Oh, for sure.
And so how does that affect you as an artist coming on and you're doing your thing and people see you and they see the drip, they see how the swag, you know, the lifestyle you have, like they like, man, you lucky. Do you ever get that?
I get it all the time.
I felt that. So how do you navigate that? What's your rebuttal?
I don't have a rebuttal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I agree with everything that was said at this table. I kind of live an effort life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's either you game or you're not with me. So, fortunately, because I've been around the block many a times, I don't have time for games and I don't want to play none. And I don't want any games to be played on me. So everything you get with me is clean and cut. I mean what I say what I mean. It's never a gray space with me. I just kind of wanted life to be the way I want it to be at this point. And if you rocking with me, just kind of like my bro said, like, you got to trust me. So I'm saying, like, you're going to have to trust me. It's a way for all of us. And if we all just play our part, we all going to go. And there's a lot of different opinions about that. Like, well, everybody can't go. No, everybody can go.
Yeah.
You just got to have the mindset behind making sure that everybody goes. There's been incidents where I would refuse to go in the club if my people can't go. Like, you mean to tell me that you want me to perform, but somebody from my entourage can't get in?
Yeah, that's true.
That just means I got to shut this down. I'm sorry.
Now, you know, Treble, do you be coming in with 5 or 6 people?
Nah.
Because you know, crowd. Like it's a fine line with that. I agree with you, but it's like some people like overdo it because
no, it ain't, and it's not about getting in for free because we're gonna pay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that like I ran into a situation where somebody from my camp didn't have an ID.
Okay.
All right. Come on, man. Like, we play everything by the books for. I'm not even finna try to sneak a minor in your club. Like, that's not a thing for me. Number one, I'm gonna protect your club and your image, but I'm a brand myself, and I gotta protect this as well.
Yeah.
However, we travel a long way, so ain't no way I'm leaving this person outside. I just can't do that. I'm not set up like that.
Okay.
And then just to hit it with another aspect of it, we don't just do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like try to put pressure on the people to let us in. We also had that conversation with said person. Like, you know damn well you're supposed to have your ID.
Right.
So
for real.
Too.
Yeah. I mean, and it's just got to be that way. Like one of the analogy you use where you say you might want to be a lyricist tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I got no issues with that. You know what I'm saying? I could have never heard you try to rap before. But if this is something that you aspire to do, just don't let that get in the way of what I need you to do. Because what you do for this ecosystem we got plays a major part in how we move.
Right.
So now your ambition may take you out of purpose.
Exactly.
Like, we got a sole purpose right here. And if everybody just played their part, if you're a background player, be the background player. I don't need you trying to be out in front with us because you're gonna throw the waves. Like, and it's like surfing. Like, if we're not all in sync while we're paddling, somebody's gonna throw the wave, and eventually you get that person who can't catch it.
Right.
And now you're drowning.
And now everybody, because the other one gonna try to save them, and then the other one is
so now the wave gone.
Yeah.
And we missed it.
Right.
And that's been the Chicago music industry for a long time. Is you get one person, you get a group of people who can go, and the tide is coming in, but the wave is obstructed. Right. So now Chicago has to send 2 artists up, and everybody else can't go. And then you've seen this repetitively. Where I feel like the music industry right now, how the independent artists get it right now, it's locked. Like, if we get the wave, all of us know how to surf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all know how to surf, and it's game over once that wave come in. Like, tsunami us, because we lit.
That's a really good analogy. And speaking of wave, y'all making major waves. You got an event coming up, right?
Oh, Stage Invasion.
Yes.
December 16th, yes.
Stage Invasion. Man, when they started coming out with all of they marketing, it's like, whoo, they smack you in the face with it. And I like that. I like that because it's everywhere. Shouts out to Yetta, and the rest of y'all team, because I know y'all got a team behind you that do a lot of the graphics. Genesis be doing that that thing. And some other folks that just PK. She's, do the photography and stuff like that. And I'm sure there's others that I failed to name, and I'm sorry about that ahead of
The
time.
fact that you know how our team set up is crazy. I like that.
Yeah, yeah. And I just like how y'all move. But I will be amiss if I did not mention, because the last time you guys came on the show, y'all had Cash with you, right? And the collective was collective. But what sparked you guys doing this event, sans Cash?
All right, so the thing with the collective, and I love the question. The thing with the collective is always going to be the collective. The collective was, it is a bunch of artists who come together who love what we love doing separately, but we just love it more together. We were never a group. It's never like that thing. It's like we're independent artists who just love what we do.
Yeah,
and it feels so much better together. I mean, the Power Rangers could fight.
Yeah,
but when they came all together, like it was
they
crazy.
morphed.
Like it's that. But it also does with ease, right? It doesn't allow you to have a sense of pressure on you. If I need to step back because I need to focus on my kids or my family, I can do that and not throw Troche off his game or not throw Cash off the wave. I don't mess up the wave.
Right.
I can take a step back and they can still move together. And I think that's one of the bigger things that Stage Invasion is going to show. It's like, like y'all seeing all three of us. Now y'all get to see the minds where two of us have come together and we could just keep going out. It could be him and her next, but it's one of those things where it could be ever changing without any pressure. But know that the love is still there. I'm forever gonna have your back. Cash is
man. Shouts out to Cash. Sprinkle.
Love you,
Cash
girl.
go crazy.
Even when she's not present.
It's the it girl. We definitely miss you today, honey. She was out there in Houston as well, killing it. And I see exactly what you're saying. I'm so glad that you explained that so eloquently for the people in the back. All the whisper campaign going on, like I'm just saying, like, because I wanted to like really address that.
I mean, because what folks don't know scares them. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody gonna have their own opinion about what's going on. But like I said, I mean, the collective is still the collective, and that's why you still see an active page, you still see active movement. When we're in the building, you see the love between everybody. But it's an understanding. We built that with an understanding. It's like, when we can, we will move like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be heavily effective. However, don't feel obligated.
Yes.
You need to take a step back because, like you said, life gon' life. We can't stop that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure
like
can't.
That's just something that's it's gonna happen.
Right.
So when it starts to happen, be comfortable enough to just be like, I gotta step back real quick. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work on this, so I gotta build this. One of the things that bro was saying, like, when it comes to making sure everything is in line and on time. You know what I'm saying? If my brand ain't put together, but Cash go crazy and Troche got a heavy brand, that's going to inspire me to want to get my brand, but I may need to take a step back to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That does not prohibit them from going forward and moving on because they ain't leaving me.
Right.
Like, we still communicate like good. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get myself to a point where I actually fit the bill, you know what I'm saying? So it's no pressure. It's everything is it's love with all of us, man, and ain't nobody gonna come between that.
Nope.
She just
and I
tapped
like
into
that.
too.
Shout out
to
Cash. Go crazy.
Love you,
and
girl.
thing, you know what I'm saying, that like the collective works so well because we all built ourselves up to where we were before we became the collective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you already know it's not gonna be no stop, no slow down, or nothing, because that's just how we mentally wired. We're gonna go crazy all the time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's us together or it's us individually. That's how we became the people who we are today to whoever know us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we was doing that stuff by ourselves.
Right. That's true. Y'all definitely three powerhouses within this unit. And it's like a locomotive that just ain't gonna stop. Ain't no breaks. And I love that about y'all. Shouts out to Cash again. We love you, baby. But I do have to ask, are you all ever I know you're not a group, and it's no pressure, but I gotta ask, are you ever tempted to get into the studio and make a record together?
Definitely.
Okay.
I mean,
It's just something we haven't explored yet.
Okay. That would be so exciting. Like low key, high key.
Yeah, the world would love. We would love it. We love to see it.
No pressure. No pressure.
Look, I mean, we don't know what the future holds. You know, it's always in the cards. Right now, everybody's been so focused. Like, I think one of our biggest accomplishments, like everybody look at the collective, be like, dang, like it's them.
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't really understand. We took over July. Like we had
y'all
whole
did.
month. You know what I'm saying?
Woo,
and something to
that was
heat.
Something
of that magnitude comes with a sense of unselfishness, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want for Troche what I want for myself. I want for Cash what I want for myself. So when it was Troche's time, it was his time. So if it means I got to put on a Troche shirt and I got to, you know, be a walking billboard for him, then that's my play at the time.
Yeah, I love that.
But I'm understanding that this is his time and we need to all invest into that. Then Cash Go Crazy dropped second in the middle of the month and it was her time. So we all jumped behind Cash App, you know what I'm saying? And I think that makes us stronger than ever because nobody on this side was selfish. You know what I'm saying? We all know that if we just come together and we move in unity and love, can't nothing else break that. Like, can't nothing break that.
I love that about the collective because you all are the true definition of team. Together, everyone achieves more.
Yes, for sure.
And so, with that being said, Treble, I gotta go ahead and play Waterfall. I love that's my River Flows. Why do I call it Waterfall? Because it's giving me waterfalls. River Flows.
I gotta give a waterfall.
I'm gonna play River Flows, y'all. Maybe a couple of other tracks. When we come back, we're gonna have a little Chicago discussion over here on Convos in Chicago. I am your host, BB Trinette, right here on my radio Chicago, a support district radio station. Well, you know it's more than radio. And I should have had this pulled up, but I did not. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me.
Why you carrying around this Gatling gun?
Oh, hey. Nanette say, hey, BB. Nanette say,
he's had to beat the door in.
Oh yeah, the battery ram.
The whole battery ram up. And drunk out of
what Nanette say?
Nanette say, hey, BB, my dog, the voice, and Captain Team Trash. Baby Daddy, LOL. Hey, man, it's a wrap. River Flows, y'all.
Only rule I got is you can't say no. Now lay up on this bed, relax and clear your head. While I rub you with this oil, you dripping now. It's puddles on the floor, getting slippery now. It's time I take a knee as if I'm bowing down. Scoop back, I'm diving in. Don't worry, I can swim. Or you can hold my hands down the morning stars. I'm happy as a kid in a water park. I'll wait up in the deep end for her waterworks. I know it's coming soon. The waves have suddenly grew, and then boom. Ooh, baby, don't worry about me if I'm drowning. Let your ocean flood around, sink or swim in your love. When it builds up, just let it go. Don't care if you lose control. One thing that I know for sure, I want your rivers to flow. Baby, don't worry about me if I'm drowning. Let your ocean flood around, sink or swim in your love. When it builds up, just let it go. Don't care if you lose control. One thing that I know for sure, I want your rivers to flow around too. Hope you in the mood for what I'm about to do. Round one made your body shake, but I'm trying to open your floodgate. Got my floaties on, cause I wanna drift in your floating zone. Relax in the midst of your lazy river. Ain't gonna stop till your body quivers. Just you and me, we can go as long as you please. Putting in overtime, so I can enjoy your slip and slide. Oh, I'm here to serve, and I promise I'll get my turn. Right now I wanna feel your waters run, just like a kid in a water park. So I'm waiting patiently waiting. Give it, baby. Give it, baby. Let it go. Just let it flow. I feel you coming, girl. Come on. Baby, don't worry about me if I'm drowning. Let your ocean flood around, sink or swim in your love. When it builds up, just let it go. Don't care if you lose control. One thing that I know for sure, I want your rivers to flow. Baby, don't worry about me if I'm drowning. Let your ocean flood around, sink or swim in your love. When it builds up, just let it go. Don't care if you lose control. One thing that I know for sure, I want your rivers to flow. Yeah, want your rivers to flow. Yeah, let it flow, baby. Want your rivers to flow. Riding like I want to jump the meal.
Yeah, this ain't no sneaky link, baby, this is for real. I'm really trying to lock it down and ring a seal the deal. Now you just wanna keep riding like I won't switch up the deal. That I took you out the field, that I... Yeah, this ain't no sneaky link, baby, this is for real. I'm really trying to lock it down and ring a seal the deal. Now you just wanna keep riding like I won't switch up the meal. That I took you out the field, that I... No pressure, you playing. Line up this time for the weigh-in. Cash out big win for the pay-in. You got it? No, I got options, stop it. DM on go, I'm popping. I don't gotta I get what I want it. Call him Big Doe, we talking. Side, little Wu-Tang, shake it, little, get too strange. Need it right now, got moose swings. Throw a little bit like loose change. Got a lot of niggas on the rock star. This one keep calling my phone. This one can't leave me alone. Be f***ing for real, be f***ing for real. I got lots from LA to my home. No, I'm really just putting you on. Kissing, don't tell little baby, we grown. You remember, little baby, I don't. You remember, little baby, I don't. Now I'm back out. Got a little bit, but I'm back now. Never let a get her locked out. I'm bad on my own, I'm better. Dad, I'm tired of waiting. Find out why she finally ready. Why can't sleep no time to the bed that I'm shut down, church, I'm highly favored. I don't play no games. Too crazy, I'm going insane. Prenup, but I give it my name because it came with the fame. I love you. This ain't no sneaky link, baby, this is for real. I'm really trying to lock it down and ring a seal the deal. Now you just wanna keep riding like I won't switch up the deal. That I took you out the field, that I... Yeah, this ain't no sneaky link, baby, this is for real. I'm really trying to lock it down and ring a seal the deal. Now you just wanna keep riding like I won't switch up the meal. That I took you out the field, that I...
She started, but it's nothing. No badge, no chance in cuffing. I bag my claim in public. 10 vibes, same old rough. Yeah, 10 vibes, same old rough. Whole time I owe this nothing. Yeah, she wanna slither with snakes. She knowing it's me. Wiping your nose and sweep on her feet. I scoop on the patty and nose to the streets. Scoop on the jetty and blow to the beach. Chanel's and Coco before she met me. Talk about dreams, she think it's me. Keep it discreet and beat the cheese. I walking up like 5. Physique, I'm loving her body. Yeah, tomorrow she rock like Baji. Yeah, okay, let's do it on camera. Shake it, she going to tantrum. I go to this cool with Phantom. On a perk like Kurt Slam. Yeah. Hold on. Probably like I won't give you back. Thinking it's smooth but knowing it's scratch. Toxic and not you part of that batch. Making me nauseous, I pop to relax. Give you my all, but I don't trust you. Yeah. But I give you my all, cause I love you.
This ain't no sneaky link, baby, this for real. I'm really trying to lock it down and ring a seal the deal. Now you just wanna keep riding like I won't switch up the meal. That I took you out the field, that I... Yeah, this ain't no sneaky link, baby, this is for real. I'm really trying to lock it down and ring a seal the deal. Now you just wanna keep riding like I won't switch up the meal. That I took you out the field, that I...
Get ready for stage invasion. Win a heat with special guest K-Voice. Xavier 2 times. Lamar Creation. Kiwi Marie. Tia Songbird and special guest performer Street Boy Stretch. The posts have been going crazy on social media as we prepare to bring you the hottest event of the winter 2023. Your mama was talking about it. Your cousin was talking about it. I saw your granny tweet about it yesterday. Shout out to DJ K. Caesar and Ren Terry because we're going to be at the all-new Joe's Bar and Grill, 90 West 53rd Avenue in Maryville, Indiana. Sponsored by Totally You Boutique, 1073 VIP, Q's Designs, BGS Films, Unique Perspectives, DJ Get 'em, Troche, and Treble the Singer. Get ready for stage invasion, winter heat, Saturday, December 16th. Doors open at 9 p.m. Show starts at 10 p.m. Hosted by the distinguished gentlemen of my radio Chicago, Shop Talk 7. Get there.
And we are back live. Man, stage invasion. The 16th. Okay. You said the 7th. Problem. The 7th. Okay. We're gonna play the other one. Yeah, shouts out to Melly P because she got another one too. And just gonna stage invasion. It's gonna be at Joe's, right?
Yeah.
That's our home away from home, low key. That and backstage. It's a lot of right. It's a lot of great things that be going on. Indiana be coming through. It's dope. And ultimately, what should the people expect from this? What's gonna be different about this one that you all don't usually do?
Now, I ain't gonna say what we don't usually do. It's just, once we configure the lineup, then you automatically know what to expect because this one is productions. You know what I'm saying? People that put on full performance productions. You know what I'm saying? So experience when you there. And I don't know if that experience thing's still touchy for everybody. I know for a couple weeks ago, everybody was in their experience bag. Oh, the such and such experience. So I be iffy about using that word now. Like,
man, I swear I was trying to think of another word, bro. I was trying to think of synonym.
So to just piggyback off, bro, I think that a lot of what folks are used to, especially coming out of Joe's, is showcases. And one of the things that we're notorious for now is the fact that we don't do showcases. We put on concerts.
Love it.
This one, shout out to Ren Terry and DJ K. Caesar. They gave us more creative control.
Yeah.
As far and my boy Cypher put that in my head. Like that's kind of one of the things that as an artist you want that creative control. We were able to go to the table and say, this is what we want.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't do this, then we don't want to put a production on here. And Ren and K. Caesar were like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Like go all out to the point to where you haven't seen this in Joe's ever.
Yeah.
But it's kind of one of them. It's like we're putting on full concerts. We're challenging the artists to get in their bag. You know what I'm saying? You just can't go up here and hold the mic. Because it won't be enough, you know what I'm saying? Not with the caliber of artists that we bring into the table. Another one is this: we want to give the people the experience of what we experienced when we've been on the road. So a lot of people have not seen us since the Wild Hair, and that's been kind of the talk. It's like, man, y'all fell off, or y'all like it wasn't a fall off; it was a step back.
Who said that?
Oh yeah, we heard it.
We
heard it.
Hair flip. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, especially when you know what I'm saying, you see the minus of one of the people that you saw us moving with heavily, then that's it intertwines all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Something different over there. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be something in the air that people gonna talk about. So I mean, it is what it is.
Nah, but it definitely wasn't a fall off. We had all agreed even before the Wild Hair show, like this is gonna be the one.
Yeah.
And then we done, like we gotta go. So that, and we stayed true to that. We did the Wild Hair show. It was a great success. And then we started to move around. We've been to Milwaukee, Ohio, Carbondale, Indianapolis, Michigan City. Like it's everything that is not right here at Joe's Bar and Grill at Bitches in the Table. Like we were out. And a lot of these are paid engagements. So our artistry level has leveled up a bit.
Nice.
And with that comes another experience. And then while we were in that experience, it's like, man, how can we bring this back home? How can we show them that, like, yo, there is a different side of this, and we didn't want to be those artists who were constantly complaining. They don't want to pay me. They're not going to pay me. Nah, let's just pay ourselves. Let's just go ahead and just knock it off and not be the problem or the complaint to the problem, but be the solution to the problem.
I love that you say that because we get caught up, right, accidentally complaining about things when ultimately we can control the scenario.
Oh, for sure.
You know, yes, a lot of times it comes down to money. Yes, many times it comes down to resources. But if you can think that thing and speak that thing, it can come into existence.
I think that a lot of people just got to stay the course. Like I said, when the wave exists, it exists. That is Mother Nature or the atmosphere, the universe giving you. You know what I'm saying? It's putting you in alignment. So right now we are in heavy alignment with what we set months back. You know what I'm saying? Our first show, people did it to us as favors. Like, yo, like, I really rock with y'all. I do it. But we said before that show even took place, like, our next show, we want to pay the artists. So if it's working overtime, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we got to do to make sure that the funds were available to pay the artists, you know what I'm saying? And then our next show is definitely going to be bigger than that. I mean, we have contracts now.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we giving artists the full experience from having to do the contract to having to put together your production, having to be on time so that the show can start on time. What we cannot control is the people. The people in the building, like getting the people in the building. But because we have a great track record of being honest about our production, like, yo, we're gonna start on time. It's gonna be an easy flow. You're gonna enjoy the environment, and we're gonna get you up out of here all safe, right? Because we got that reputation, we don't have problems getting people in the room.
And I think that's the most. And when it comes to the promotion that you were speaking of, that is one thing that we don't have the control of, who gonna show up and who don't. But when I say y'all promote, whoo, man, let me just play this other one real quick.
Yo, what up, Chicago? Low and nowhere, wild hunters. It is your girl, Melly P, and I'm here to let y'all know that Troche and that boy Treble the singer presents Stage Invasion Winter Heat December 16, 9 p.m. until, $10 covered. Hosted by the Shop Boys, Shop Talk 7, Medium Honest, and my boy D Smith. And, of course, on the crowd control, DJ Get 'em. So artists like K-Voice, Kiwi Marie, Lamar Creations, Till Songbird, Xavier 2 times, special invited guest Street Boy Stretch, and headlining Treble the singer and my boy Troche at Joe's Bar and Grill, 90 West 53rd Avenue, Melville, Indiana, December 16, 9 p. until $10 general admission. See you there.
I love that. And, you know, ultimately, people, the stuff that helps type things like this is free. Just share it. Just share. You don't know who might be going out that night. They might be looking for something to do. People hit me up all the time like, man, BB, what is it to do? You know, some folks is coming in from out of town visiting. Some people it's their birthday. You know, so it helps and it goes a long way when all you got to do, you scrolling on Facebook and Instagram all day anyway, TikTok or whatever, just share. Just share. It doesn't hurt. It don't cost you nothing, even if you can't show up. If you share it, somebody gonna show up. People come out, you know. So kudos to you guys to putting things together and like really taking it into your own hands and controlling your own when it comes to this, because I like to see this blueprint repeated more and more with more artists.
And it's gonna happen. I mean, I think one of the things that like I said, that we pride ourselves on is the experience overall. But when we walk into this, even the artists that are dealing with us, they have confidence in us because they know that we didn't half step on the move itself. Like even now, we release our itinerary to all the artists that are participating in the show. So they could have been here today if they were available. Like we don't make it mandatory for them, but when you come to one of the interviews that we have, it's not about just Stage Invasion. We want to promote you as an artist and whatever you have coming up as well. This whole thing is to push not just Treble and Troche, but everybody's initial brand. You know what I'm saying? So we give them that full experience, but we also want to be the beacon of light to show you, like, yo, like, I'm not asking you to bring 10 people. I'm not asking you to pay me for this slot.
Right.
I want to change the times. I want to pay you to come do what you love to do, and just trust me enough to do the marketing and put the people in the room. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a positive outcome, great. We all won. You know what I'm saying? If it's a negative outcome, at least you got confidence in me to know that I did my very best, and this is just what we came up with, but we didn't half step on none of it.
Yeah. So now putting together and organizing you guys events, this is the second one, right? What has been one of the biggest roadblocks? Because I noticed that we do a lot of, and you could chime in too, Cypher, if you familiar with anything. I noticed that it seems that the venues that's out in Indiana tend to be more accessible, if that's the word for it.
No, I wouldn't call that the word. And I'm glad you like segue into that, because I want to take a step back and just give Terry and JKC a little bit more kudos just for giving us the free reign to move how we moving and trusting that we not gonna mess up your venue. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's what I think a lot of I hope some other location owners is watching this. You know what I'm saying? Like, know who you dealing with. Know the professionalism of the individuals that you dealing with when you doing a deal to let them do a show. You know what I'm saying? If you know we're not gonna tear up your speakers, turn the music. Come on, man. Let us turn the music up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we took that out of the whole equation. We bringing our own stuff now. We don't even got to use none of your stuff.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? All we need is your building at this point.
And I think that it goes back to, you know, to the venue, that's their business, right? And you want me to treat you like the professional that you are because this is your business. But the flip side of that coin is you have to be able to treat me like the professional that I am. You know, so you got to understand that a lot of us are in the studio making this music, right? Like this is not somebody, like I'm not gonna say a lot of us, all of us, we're the ones in the studio, right? So our tracks are built with limiters in them already.
Yeah.
So then if you get a limiter on me, you got a limiter on the DJ, and then you have a limiter on your speaker. That's 3 limiters you just put on one track.
Right.
So you don't get the adequate sound. And sometimes that turns you off depending on the artist that's on the stage. So we pride ourselves in, number one, efficiency, right? Being at the forefront of everything and being a segue for other artists to come through in a more professional manner with helping the venues to understand that we are professionals at this. This is what we do. You just like you want me to trust you to provide a great venue for us, trust us to be the best artist in your venue at that time. You know what I'm saying? And the sound is gonna be crazy because we took that over. The lighting's gonna be crazy. We took that over.
We got the light too.
We're doing everything.
Man,
the thing is, like, even though we saying what we saying and we saying it the way we saying it, somebody gonna hear it and get offended anyway because they not understanding how we saying it, or they just want to take offense to it anyway. Like, this is not to no particular venue owners. This is to everybody who do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's not just one place where you run into that issue where they don't want to turn your music up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, we know that your speakers cost a lot of money. We not gonna blow your speakers. Know who you dealing with.
Right.
We are professionals. Our manager is a professional DJ who studies sound.
Yeah.
Like,
one of the best in the world, man.
Shout out to Get Him.
Shout out to DJ Get Him.
And I think I didn't cut you off, so I just want to chime in. I think as far as like the initial question, are the venues in Indiana more accessible? I don't necessarily think it's that. I think the collective proved that that's not the case when they took the Wild Hair, which is a very popular venue here in the city, but that was a venue that, you know what I'm saying, they kind of elevated the status of that venue, I feel like, with what they did. It's already a prestigious venue, but after that concert, man, that they put on, that I was blessed to be a part of, I looked at that venue way differently after that. So all the prestige I had heard about it prior was like a whole next level thing for me, and that's like easily accessible on the north side of the city. That's not even deep into the north side, you know what I'm saying, when you go to that venue. So I think there are venues here in Chicago within the city limits that are accessible. It's just about those owners wanting to open up their doors to what we have going on and what we're trying to bring.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. It's like we trying to do it where we could take the show anywhere. And it's already like known before we get there. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a professional show. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it don't matter where you booking them at. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, your reputation gonna precede you. You know
So we want it to be like where it's not South Side, North Side, whatever. Wherever we go and we say we coming, just know you finna have a great event.
That's right. Yeah. We are out of time here. Mary J and the New Wave is next. And then after that, evolving with EJ and Shy Mac. And Red Waters chimed in earlier. Red Waters is coming on later on tonight. And then we got Kingpin and Crux show. Saturdays be lit over here in my radio Chicago. I ain't even gonna hold you. We be out here. It's a whole vibe on Saturdays, man. The Saturday team, we be rocking it. Earlier, we had Pretty K in the building. Cypher was on her show. I peeped you. I seen you.
Salute to Pretty K, man. I appreciate you letting me come through the Playhouse, man.
I seen you. Unfortunately, we didn't even get to our table topics today because we out of time. But
what was it though? Just say what it was. I want to know.
So I had a scenario, right? And we can go ahead and talk about it on the on Facebook or whatever. But I had a scenario where I was thinking about, like, say for instance, you dating somebody and y'all been dating for like 8 or 9 months, and when you met her, she said she didn't have any kids. And then, like, now the holiday seasons, you really digging this chick, she taking her around your people, and then out of nowhere, one of her cousins inbox you and say she got 3 kids. Is the relationship over?
Absolutely. Because you lied to me about something that major in the beginning. You didn't have to lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little salty about that one. Yeah, might have to.
That's not like, I got a tattoo you ain't never seen before. This a whole human person.
That's attached to another human person.
Does the number of children matter
that part never mattered to me.
Okay. Does the reason behind that matter?
The reason behind they didn't tell me?
Yeah.
Nah, not for real.
No reason would be good enough.
Okay.
At least not to, I think the average, especially like the brothers I got right here, I think we all like minded in that sense. Well, no reason would really be good enough.
Yeah. So. Yo, these are real stories. I judged it up a little bit, but based on some of the discussions that I have with, other men, a lot of times they run across these type of things. Like, I have a friend, this was years ago, where he was dating shorty for months and she was faking that she had cancer. Like, it's all kind of stuff going on out here. Hey.
Weirdo activity, man.
Period.
I told y'all, man.
I'm just saying, I know that us women, we deal with a lot of the lies and the deceit and stuff like that, because a lot of times men, I don't think they really mean no harm in a sense, because they want what they want. So they're going to do what they got to do to get what they want. And I feel like women do the same thing, especially more so now than ever. So navigating those waters when it comes to dating, man, just keep your eyes open and, keep your head on the swivel, y'all. But that's going to wrap up the show today. Thanks for the answers, guys. Where can people find you?
You can follow me on all platforms at CYPHERSICK. You can also check out my website, which is Cyphersick.com, CYPHERSICK.com.
Nice.
I'm on Instagram at @IAM_Treble Music. I'm on Facebook as Treble the Singer, TREBLETHA Singer. I follow back and I interact, or you could just Google me. I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
You already know it's the boy Troche. Hey, make sure you follow me everywhere at It's Troche. That's ITSTROCHE. And no matter what platform you get on, you type that in, I'm popping up.
Yeah. I like it. It is you guys this was a powerhouse of a panel today. I want to thank you all for coming out to Convos in Chicago, and again making it another wonderful conversation that we have right here in Chicago. In the words of Les Brown, when I close this out, it has been a plum pleasing pleasure having you all here, and I hope to have you back. And now that the people know you, we definitely, they already know y'all. But Cypher, it was great having you here, man.
The pleasure was all mine, baby.
Now
Thank
that your cherry has been popped officially, you just come back anytime and sit here and shoot the breeze with your girl BB.
I got you.
I'm your host, BB Trinette. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at BEBETRANETTE. I'm not streaming on all platforms. I'm just kidding.
But we are.
But they are. They are. Download their music. Man, rock to it. Share with your friends. Share with your family members. You never know who's going to listen and be like, man, that's the one. all of you all have great songs, great personalities, and phenomenal stage presence. So I urge each and every one of you on my live, or if you see this live, to go out to their events. You know, take a friend with you. You know, go have a drink, grab a bite to eat. Joe's be having the best chicken. I know that's off the subject, but they fried chicken. Woo!
Chef kiss, man.
Man, for real.
Be up there.
We're going to close this thing out. I'm going to go ahead and play that Spirit Jalaya with Yellow Daisies, featuring my boy Xavier. I'm going to call him Xavier. Leslie Sanders, man. He a pastor too, but he was on that thing. And yeah, the Yellow Daisies, y'all. So make sure y'all tune in, check them out as well. And until next time, because I will be back in January with more interviews, more shows, more panel discussions, and so much more. I have a plan to roll out something extra for y'all, and just stay tuned for that. And I'm not giving it away right away, but it is gonna be hot. So yeah. Until next time, y'all. Later.
Every day with you feels like we're living a love fantasy. Oh, now I'm giving you my heart, my mind, my soul, and these yellow daisies. I heard that metaphors get jealous when I see you walking. My words be getting overzealous when I hear you talking. No longer stalking you from DMs, now you see me hawking. Because it's summer on my BM and my collie talking. Don't have no BM either. I'm not a great deceiver. I just be joking like I'm chiefing off of nature's reefer. Like that you old school, like the black parts.